Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new, another video where today we're gonna have a look through the, gonna have a look through the Hexscape event and actually see how good was it. I would have liked this to have been a Commander review, but it's 800 Robux and that's money I do not have. So it's gonna have to be a, it's gonna have to be a review of the Hexscape event and actually see, was it any good in retrospect? Now that it's all over, now that you can't play it anymore, was it any good? So let's hop into a quick little molten game, and I mean we'll have a talk about it. Hexscape event, right? So obviously in the background, it started off with night one. You had Mr. Titus had to defeat after 15 waves. It was a pretty nice start, pretty easy start. Wasn't too hard, wasn't too taxing to get through the start of the event, night one. Obviously, the introduction of the hard and easy mode was nice to. I mean, I think we had that in an event before, but I can't remember what it was. But having events before. I mean, we've had it for ages actually in hard and easy mode or events. That's a nice feature, but having the progression to two towers locked behind not easy and hard mode, I thought was cool. I thought that was very, very, very cool. Then obviously after night one, it's not really much to speak about night one really. I think night two is where it actually gets half interesting. But night one, I'd consider it a success. Night two came out day or two afterwards. I haven't done much research, if you can't tell from this video. I'm just going based off my instincts of what I felt happened. Night two, really good night. I really enjoyed night two. Night two, it's obviously the go-to. It was the go-to grinding strategy when grinding candy corns, and it's also what I used when I grinded my candy corns, as you can see. Got 27,080, which is the max you can get. Upgrade military base, which is the max you can get in the event. The skins were very good. Like you can see, the Wasteland military base for. Like we'll be able to see that in a second, hopefully come out. The skins are very good. Night two, I think it opened up a lot of getting the skins because the battle pass was good scaling for night one, where you could quickly get through the ranks. But then as soon as you could, oh yeah, no, look at that. It's completely different from the military base skin. Same with the farm skin. But night two really opened it up for everyone to get the skins, because obviously that was the fastest way of getting candy corns in the entire event, having dying on wave 6. Night 2, actually speaking about the gameplay of Night 2, I mean the gameplay of all of these nights it's just basic tower defense. I think the only thing different was the Night 3 boss. That wasn't a basic tower defense kind of like formula. It's like this map, it's like just a different map, different enemies, and it was a good event. I think I'd label it as a good event personally. I think it was a really good. There was luckily, oh thank God, there was no like defender center. Even with the please donate, everyone was like, oh no, it's gonna be a defender center. Well, I mean, it kind of was a defender center, but it was a defender center, but it was actually half decent. But yeah, no, it was still a very, very good night. Night three. I mean, night three was just really hard. Like I feel like the night three boss from easy to hard mode scaling was a bit stupid. Like the fact that it was just in fact it was like what 400,000 on the on easy mode or something. Not easy mode. Yeah, no, 400,000 on easy mode and like 1.3 million on hard mode. Obviously, he doesn't tend to the path, so I mean, you had some time to kill him, but eventually he did. Like, it wasn't like you had an infinite amount of time and everyone normally done. You had a finite amount of time you could kill him in, and if you didn't have the towers and you somehow got to that point to kill him, you were just screwed. And it was also night three. Night three took about half an hour, which is the average hardcore game, and hardcore has like 10 more waves. So I mean, that would be my only downside with night two. The final boss was cool. He was really interesting. Something new. He doesn't tend to the path. He's his own boss, man. But he was something different. But like, what I mean. It was frustrating because of the difference from night night 2 to night 3, the difficulty spike. Like, difficulty spike from night 1 to night 2 was, it was there. It was definitely a spike. But like from night 2 to night 3, was a larger difficulty spike than night 1 to night 2. One thing I did really like about the event is the 2 event towers we got. We got the Halopunk and we got the Halopunk and the Harvester. Those were 2 fun towers to use. They're 2 towers that you think, but they were 2 fun towers to use. They're all right in game, but they're fun to use. They're different. Harvester obviously he's got his spikes like the druids in BTD6, and Halopunk he's just got a gun. He just got big shotgun thing. But now I think the actual qualities of the event wasn't the event towers, it wasn't the event itself, it was the mass amount of skins and the emotes we got. Like, if you had the bottom path, you got this amazing DJ skin, which for me made up for missing out on Ghost DJ. I'm still really angry about that. But also you've got this accelerator skin where the beam's different, as you can. It's like this disco accelerator skin is amazing. Wasteland military base where it's got an actual different Humvee and like different designs, which is I think one of the first military base skins to do that. And even with the farm skins are cool. I like the farm skins. Farm skins are amazing. All the farm skin. But like all the skins in this battle pass were really high quality, and the emotes as well. Obviously, that's the wrong button. No, where's my emote? There's me emote with wheel. But like bumper carts, what an emote this is! Just driving around, but in a bumper cart. It's great fun. I love this emote. And then obviously, what other ones do you have? You had Scary Coffin. You had, what else did you have? Not the worm. Scarecrow. You had the Scarecrow. That was another one. We had that Michael Jackson one. Where is it? Thriller. Yeah. We had the Michael Jackson Thriller. And then the stickers were quite good. That's the wrong button. The stickers were quite good. MJ hee. It just says hee. Narrator. And the Umbra laugh. All of these, and the 32 obviously, but all of these are good high quality things to get from the battle pass. The battle pass, in my opinion, was the best part of the event. Like the skins and everything was really high quality. The event itself was really high quality. Don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. That's not what I'm saying. But the skins and from the battle pass and the emotes from the battle pass were all like incredible. I think. Some of the skins were lackluster, like obviously top path. But most of the skins were really good. I felt like they all had, like, I could see myself using most of the skins. Does it? Oh, this will depend if Make or Break does have a different plane. It does have a different plane. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I don't know if you just. Oh, look at the tank as well. Oh, this is one of my favorite skins. This is my favorite skin for the military race, hands down. I haven't. If you can't tell, I haven't used the skin. But yeah, no, genuinely. Oh, why is it in purple? Or the DJ, all the skins were epic. So I'm gonna conclude my thoughts for the event here. It felt, for the amount of time it lasted, like a good month, it felt like there was enough to do. Like I didn't feel like I was bored. Obviously that's because I didn't like do what some people do and just grind it out instantly. I took my time with the battle pass, and I got the Halopunk like 2 weeks ago. Like it took me a few days to get the Halopunk, not Halopunk. It took me a few days to get Harvester. And I still haven't even got all the skin things, the skin quests. That wasn't a new thing. That's something else I need to touch on. The skin quests, oh my god, the skin quest, because the skin quest. Oh my god, the skin quest. They've made them, in my opinion, way too difficult because it's always like you beat hardcore with this tower, and then it's like hardcore's really hard. Rebalance it first before you start asking people to do it on like stupid towers that don't actually add to the gameplay at any point. But as you can see, I've still got the please donate farm quest going. I need to get that finished at some point. I'll probably do that tonight. But yeah, no, the skin quests were, in my opinion, are the least favourite bits, because they're fine for the majority of it. Like, the Harvester one was alright until you got to the last quest where it was like, beat hardcore on this map with Harvester. And it's like, it just takes up a tower slot, if you know what I mean? It just takes up a tower slot when it doesn't need to. If it was just like, beat hardcore on this map, maybe that would have been a bit more fine. Because being fine, had it not been for the hardcore parts, in my opinion, that would be. Do we include the please? I'm going to include the please donate event into this as well, slightly, just a tiny bit, right at the end of this. short video, I guess. But like the Please Donate events, that was fun. I really enjoyed it, but I didn't find myself needing to play it more than once on either mode. I beat it on easy mode, I beat it on hard mode just to get the badges. But like, I didn't feel like I needed to play it again. There was nothing to get because the farm quest I thought would have been like kill so many enemies in the Please Donate event. But no, it's like use. Well, I can't remember what it was, but it's like use the farm so many times. I think 800,000 cash from the farm was one of them. Beat Simplicity. Oh, that was a pain. Beat Simplicity on Fallen mode twice was an absolute pain. But like they had nothing to do with. Oh, this is a cool mate. I forgot about this, mate. They had absolutely nothing to do with the event. So I don't find myself. It was a cool event. It's nice to get a collab in this game, especially since we never got that Arsenal collab, and it's probably never going to happen now. Especially since Arsenal is, well, I would say not dead, but like it's got a core fan base, and they're like the only ones that play it at the moment that isn't hackers. Like its core fan base has been with it since the start. I'm pretty sure. It might be doing fine. I actually don't know. I haven't checked. It's just a game I haven't heard anything about in about 2 years. So it feels like it's died to me, but it probably hasn't. Anyway, but yeah, no, after we didn't get the Arsenal collab, it's nice to get a collab with a different game. Like TDX had TDX and Tower Battles collab. That was a cool collab. I think TDS and TDX should do something, because obviously John Roblox, I'm not a big fan of myself. He just seems a bit whiny. I'm not a big fan of John Roblox. He seems like a nice guy, but he's a bit whiny. And shouty. I don't like shouty. But yeah, no. I think because they've got quite a good below natural, from what it seems like online, they've got a decent enough bond. I think that would be a really good event where, I don't know, I haven't played TDX in that 3 months. I don't know, what's the final boss? The Eradicator comes and does something in TDS, and then the Fallen King goes over to TDX and does something. But I mean, I guess why they probably wouldn't do it, because they're two completely contrasting styles of game. Like, TDX is a lot darker in tone. This is a Hexscape review. How have I got to TDX? But yeah, no. Let's round up my thoughts of the Hexscape event, shall we? Hexscape event. What did I think of it? It was really good. Genuinely, I think it was one of the better events. It had a story. That's something I haven't touched on at all. The story, actually, isn't it? The story. It had a story. Was the story any good? No. It had a story. It had a storyline. But I think the problem with the storyline is it felt like it wasn't really cohesive. It was just like, here's a thing. We're now at this thing. We're now at this thing. No? That's what it felt a bit like to me. It didn't feel like it was particularly very intuitive. There was no twists really. I don't feel like I care about any of the characters. We all just kind of got airdropped in. Go get the God Cube. And it's like, oh, okay, we've got to do this now, have we? Fine. But like, it didn't feel, you know what I mean? It didn't. Oh, that's it's not as cool as the other one. But yeah, no, it didn't feel intuitive or clever in any way. It just felt like they kind of shoehorned it in just to show off that they can do the cutscenes. The cutscenes were cool. They looked quite cool. The voice acting was good. The voice actors were very good. The voice actors in this game are always very good, I think, since the Umbra introduced voice acting, I'm pretty sure, in this game. But also, rehashing the Frost Spirits, that'll be cool, hopefully. I mean, some might see it as an excuse to get out of making a brand new event with brand new bosses if they just have to rehash, you know, old mobs and old bosses. But like, I don't see it like that personally. I think they're trying to build a story, but it's just currently it's in the very, very early stages, and that, like, I don't know if you feel the same way, but it's in very early stages. It's a bit wobbly in places where it probably could be a bit better. I think it would be much, much, much better if you subscribed and liked the video. That would make it much better. The story, I promise. That's how this works. Yeah, no, the story would be much more better if you like the video, and if you did go on to enjoy this video, as we fight the monster boss, yeah, like, subscribe, leave a comment. This is completely different to what I normally do. I normally just do little tiny reviews on like, things the games come out with, but I can't this week. So I thought, little Friday gift, I'll give you a video that is about the Hexscape event. So, what are my final thoughts on the Hexscape event? I'm sure you're all wondering, begging on your knees, or wondering what my final thoughts on the event is. Personally, it was a good event. It had its moments, obviously. I think every event's gonna have its moments where it excelled, where it was fantastic. Like night 2 was really good. Obviously, the computer is something I haven't touched on as either. Computer from night 2, that was really cool, having like something to do, but it also affected like the duck hunt, but it also affected the outcome of the game. Like it wasn't necessary. It wasn't like the duck hunt where it just went on infinitely until you did it. It just massively affected the boss's HP. Which is cool. That was a cool little feature. I wasn't expecting that when I first did it. I kind of on my first run of it, I neglected the computer, and the boss came out with 1.4 million HP. I was like, whoa, Jesus Christ. But anyway, but yeah, no, good event overall. I think a very solid event. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you had to rate the event, let me know down below on a scale of 1 to 10. I'll give it a solid 7. It was alright. It was decent, had some moments, had some wobbles. But if you did go on to enjoy this video, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Please leave a like and subscribe. That outro is very muddled. Should I try that again? No, I won't. I'll leave it like that. Bye-bye.